Hello there, Leos, and welcome to your reading for August 2021. This is your monthly reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Also, Leo, as we come into the Leo season here, happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday in August. And also be sure to check out the Leo birthday pick a card reading for you guys. And with that, we will get started. You have the Nightingale, Unfinished Symphony, and Hematite, Ground Yourself, and the Underground, the Underworld card here. So let's start with the Nightingale. That's a pretty card. Nightingale is a plain bird, unnoticeable really, until it starts to sing. It sings at night, it sings a lovely song, and it sings from its heart. And that is what you're being asked to do. You're being asked, like the nightingale, to have a fearless voice, speak, communicate, whatever it is you need to communicate from your heart space. You need to open your voice from what is in your heart. There's something you need to say, Leo. How long has it been since you've spoken from your heart? You need to turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Sing your song. Connect your heart to your throat chakra and speak from your heart. Okay? And it's interesting because right next to that, we get the Unfinished Symphony, which is unfinished business, incomplete lessons, a lack of closure, and a need to make amends. So you're needing to tie up some loose ends. You could be looking for closure on something, and you're needing to accept situation for what it is. You're also needing to take inventory emotionally and get psychological closure on a situation you've been in. Because the idea of this is you can't move forward until you finish these, get that closure and unfinished business done and tie up the loose ends. And really just kind of try to build a bridge, make amends, and end it on a happy note, or at least come to some kind of peaceful resolution is what I'm seeing here. And you speak from your heart, and then you will be able to get that closure in a situation before you can move forward. So there's something still left to do in a particular situation, or something still left to say or express before you can fully move on from that situation. You need to keep yourself grounded, level-headed. And then we have the underworld here. So you're going in some ways, some of you guys, into a dark space, or you've been in a dark place emotionally, or in certain situations in your life have become dark and difficult. And we see that reflected here in your tarot cards as well, with this 9 of swords. But we also have the Sun and the 7 of swords here too. So we'll get to that. But we have this dark corners, this shadow work. There's something here that you are needing to address, to heal, to get closure on, to speak about from your heart so that you can get to healing and move forward into that sun coming out of the dark space into the sun here. Now, what I want to say too is, for some of you, you've been sort of going, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm just going to go do this. I'm just going to go enjoy this. And I'm going to have some fun. And I'm going to do this and that. And that'll wait. You put something on the back burner. And that's fine. You needed to do that. But now you're going to have to deal with it because it's unfinished. And here we have in the current through August energy, we have the 9 of Swords, which is that anxiety, fear, sleepless nights, worry, regret, shame, all that kind of energy that's in this dark space that we have going on. Some of you, it's different situations, but it's the same sort of results and energy is, leading to this dreaded sleepless nights and stuff. We're also reassessing, reevaluating, looking at where we've been, where we're going, or where we've been, and what we want to do, and what we want to accomplish in the future, what we've accomplished. Reassessing, and I'm going to clarify these tarot cards that we have out for you. We have the Sun, and then we have the Death card. Okay. So, like I was saying, for some of you, you've been like ignoring something, I think, and trying to, and just kind of go, I don't want to deal with that. And now you're going to have to. You're going to have to come to that place where you look at it, and so that you can heal it and transform, truly transform, rather than just ignore. You need to transform from it and get that closure and speak from your heart space. See, you have the 10 of Swords here also. I'm going to do another card on that. That is the energy you're moving away from in August. So this is not new. This is something you've been going through. This is something you were trying to put off, or you just took a pause, or you're just like, I don't need to deal with that right now. But now as you get into August, it's going to be time for you to finalize that, finish that, transform that energy, that situation into something better. There is some kind of loss here or ending, painful, that's had you going through something here. You've been going through something here, but you have the Ace of Cups here, so that's a healing energy. So we're going to heal from this. We're going to begin to heal from this, Leo. Whatever that is for you, we're going to begin to heal from that energy as we move through the late summer, through August, through our birthday. And we have Justice, so this should come out fair. Whatever you're working through, whatever you're coming through, it might have been a difficult situation. For some, it could have been a legal situation. And for some, it could have been even like a divorce kind of situation. Something of that nature. Doesn't have to be. That's for some of you. For others of you, it could have been some other type of legal situation that was causing you stress. But the good news here is that you have the Ace of Cups here, and you have the Justice card. So that means it should come out in your favor, and at least in a fair way, something that will, it'll be over with, and the end result will be something you can live with, or something that is fair and comes out in your favor in some way. You also have the Empress here. And I'm going to pull another And you have, this one keeps coming out, the Four of Cups. So this is birthing something new. Now, some of you literally could be giving birth here in August, and there could have been some kind of complications or something, but it's coming. It's going to be fine for those of you who resonate with that, because it's a birthing. And so congratulations there if that's you. Some of you may have had, like, what I'm getting is some kind of infertility issues, and finally you're going to find out you're pregnant, and so that's going to be good for you guys. Others of you already, went through that process, and now you're about to give birth. And for others of you, it's nothing to do with that, and it is just a birthing of something new in your life that has been a difficult process, something like you needed to the closure here. You needed something to be over. You need to tie up the loose ends and speak from your heart space to help resolve that situation so that you can get out of that dark energy, come out into the sun, face the situation, and find that closure to it. That way you will be rid of that, and you'll be moving forward as we move through August with that situation. You have blessings here. You have things will come more into balance here as you've reassessed and come to conclusions and decisions of what you really want, what you want to manifest. We also have the Ten of Wands here, so there's been a burden here, but it's coming to completion here, because you have the Death card, you have the Ten of Swords, and then you have the Ten of Wands, which means 10 is like a completion. So even though you're carrying this burden, it's going to, and it's causing this stress and stuff, it's going to come to an end here. You're going to get through that, start to heal from that, and move on to something new from that energy. And you'll be actually you've learned some lessons with that you will not repeat those same mistakes again, whatever they were, because they caused you all this grief. And so you learned. Now you're going to heal, and now you're going to move forward and bring balance back into your life, and you're going to do it with a passion that you are not going, once you make a decision, you're going to move full speed ahead with it, and you're not going to let anything stop you. You have celebration here with this, so you're reassessing, and then you're going into something new, and then you have some kind of celebration here. So like I said, some of you could be having a baby or finding out you're pregnant. Some of you moved, or you're going to be moving here in August into a new home, getting that home you've wanted, or moving to that place you wanted to go, and choosing that direction and going full speed ahead with that Knight of Swords energy. You're not going to let anybody stop you or anything stop you. You have the Magician. You have all the wisdom, skills, and knowledge and tools at your disposal that you are going to use to move you through to that better place. But you do have unfinished business that you need to settle first. So there's still some of that you're going to have to be dealing with here as you move into August. But that's up to you to get that determination and use those tools that you have. To get yourself clear, you have the Two of Swords here. You're guarding your heart space. You're going to open it up and pull the blindfold off and look behind you there and see all that wonderful stuff. You have the Knight of Cups, healing through love and support Some of you, a new love could be coming into your life. You could be starting a new romantic relationship, and some of you, again, getting that marriage proposal in August as well. And for others of you, it is simply going to be just a healing through that love from this energy over here. You need to express yourself like the nightingale from your heart space. You've been closed off here, see, and you're going to need to open up that heart space. It's like things are happening that's actually forcing you to kind of recognize those things, what it is you really want to say, what it is you really want to do, and you're going to have to do it. You cannot hide from whatever this is, because it's here, and it's caused you this stress and pain and these sleepless nights and anxiety and all that, grief and shame, and you're going to need to heal from that. But you do definitely have those healing energies. That nightingale, that unfinished symphony is telling you, you're going to have that opportunity to speak your truth, speak that healing into your being by expressing yourself from your heart space and bringing yourself back into balance. You got the justice and you got the two. And you're going to be doing well here, because you're going to come out of all this much better for it. Also, financial gain, more financial stability by the time you get through to the end of August. There could be a situation that's involved money, and that's going to actually improve, and by, say, the end of the month, or as we come into September, you'll be in a better position. You'll be feeling better, and again, some of you may be receiving some gifts as your birthday, or some gifts for a wedding or the birth of a child, or that kind of thing. So some of you will be receiving gifts for whatever the reason, whatever the celebration is. Also, I want to pull some more. I just got also. Now, what I want to say here is really need to hang in there, because if there is a bit, well, then you get the star. So here we go. The star, let it be your guide. Let your guides guide you. Trust your intuition. You've got more healing, more balance, and more guidance with the star card. You've got the sun there. You've got the justice and the ace of cups, the knight of cups, the empress. So I see you coming out of this underworld dark space, grounding yourself, balancing yourself, healing your heart, speaking from your heart. You have something to say, but you need to say it from the heart, with love, but truthfulness with yourself, with others, and that will build that bridge and help you to finish that symphony, get that closure, or tie up those loose ends, and move forward, releasing that burden there, moving forward. I mean, you might have some sleepless nights here to contend with still, and some of that energy following you into this month. But as you progress through, you're going to release that. You're going to be feeling that healing. You're going to need to decide to heal and move forward. So again, for some of you, there's a lot of this energy of new beginnings and birth and all of that. So if you're having a baby, you already know that, right? If you're having a baby in August, you're pretty sure you're already aware of that. So congratulations. Some of you, again, might be finding out you're pregnant after trying for a long time and not being able to. So that's going to be a very joyful reason for you to celebrate. And that's your gift, is that you will be finally starting that family you wanted to start. And again, if that's got nothing to do with you, then it's just more about coming through whatever the situation, something you've been ignoring maybe. Um, Also for some of you, I just got you were going through, you were having a really great time or something with someone or in some situation, and so you had a sudden ending to it, whether someone broke it off with you or you got fired from your job or some kind of unexpected financial burden or something of that nature, and that's already happened. And so you've been kind of dealing with that, and you're still dealing with that, the repercussions of that and the consequences of that and the feelings and emotions of that. But like I said, um, it's burdensome to you right now, but as we move forward through the month of August, you're going to release that and heal from that. It's going to work out in your favor. You have a lot of really positive energy here moving forward for new beginnings, for healing, for blessings coming in, for moving in a better direction, for choosing and deciding a direction. Um, and not letting anything get in your way and stop you. It's like you're getting very determined here to do some things you wanted to do, to make things go the way you wanted them to go, and push forward in that. It's not all going to happen overnight, but it will happen. It's a process like with anything, and it could move quicker than you thought. So that's good, but there's definitely some celebration energy here, some healing, some love, new beginning in a love relationship, or just rekindling of a healing in a relationship, coming together to a new understanding. For some of you, it has been a breakup situation, but you're moving forward and healing from that. That's already happened. And now you're moving forward from that. Like I said, some of you still have a lot of that. You still have some work to do. You still have some healing to do, in other words. And some of you really still need to have some loose ends, excuse me, to tie up. And even for some of you, that could just mean the finalization of a legal matter coming up. And once it's, finalized, you'll be able to move forward, take an exhale, take a breath, and take an exhale from that. Leave it in the past, take the lessons with you, leave the rest, and move on. And you'll be very relieved by that when it's over with, is what I'm getting. So you have the star, you're moving ahead, you're guided, you're blessed, you're coming out of a dark space, some of you, into a light. And like I said, it's gradual. Some of you, are further ahead in that than others of you, I'm thinking, but it's all coming together for you. And as you move through August, I really see a lot of blessings here, a lot of divine guidance and protection. And, that's up to you also to, connect and to ask for that help and assistance and guidance and be open to receive it. So look for the signs. Sing your nightingale song from your heart space. Write down your thoughts and feelings, even if only you see it, to release it. But I really believe that a lot of you might need to actually speak out on something from your heart in order to get that closure, get to that end of that symphony, and keep yourself level headed about it all, because it's moving in a positive direction, even if you can't see that at this time. Even if some things don't go the way you were hoping or wanted and you're moved into another direction, it still looks like it's going to be in the right direction for you. So that star is guiding you in that direction. Go with that. Okay, Leo, I'm gonna leave it there with you. So there's a little bit of, less than ideal energy in some of it, but the for the most part, I see a lot of healing, positive energy, positive movement in the right direction, determination to get where you want to be, and blessings for some of you, for many of you in different, for all of you, but in different ways. And by the end of that month, you are, here with in a better space, just more stable in every way, and continue to move. You'll continue to move forward through there, and we'll see you in September for what we're gonna be, how we're gonna be moving forward then. So we'll worry about that then, right? So again, I hope you will look at your moon and rising, and also you could look at your Venus, whatever, any of your chart really. And also, Leo, make sure you look at that birthday. Check out the birthday video for more messages for you. All right. Happy birthday and take care.